Hey guys, Justin here in the 2x4 test tent, and we've got another unboxing. Look at this. It's a big box too. We got all of our meters over here. We got the katana blade, and yeah, this is a pretty good sized box. It's definitely filling up the tent. This one is from, oh damn, look at that. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for that. Everybody's been screaming for HLG on this channel, and tell you who made it possible: growershouse.com. They're the ones that made this possible, and they actually have a special going on this light right now. If you click the link below, head to their website in the description, you can check it out. They've got not only this light on sale, but they have lights, nutrients, everything that you could ever really need. Plus they even have grow kits, like entire grow kits for everything that you need to be successful, whether it's your first grow or your 10th grow. It doesn't matter, they got you covered. So click the link, show some love, because they are the ones that made this possible. And let's just get into it, you know. Let's grab the katana blade, and we will cut this sucker open. See what we got in the box. Wow! Bam! Oh shit! Look at that. I've seen that box a lot of times on other channels. Bam! I'm excited. So I guess you pull it open down here. So it's going to take a little bit more effort to get this out of the box here, so let's just do one of these. Alright, there we go. Boom, open. And now we just flip that one, and now we can pop this sucker open, I believe. Yep, there we go. There we go. Moment of truth. Oh shit. Look at that. That is a 550 Rspec, is what that is. That is absolutely amazing. We got all the accessories down here. Let's go ahead and grab those up real quick here. Take a look at all the stuff that it comes with. Boy, that thing's got some metal to it. Holy shit, that's a much thicker board than what I was anticipating as far as the metal. Already thicker than what I was expecting. We got some rope ratchets. Let's check them. Check them. Oh, they got the good ones. HLG is including the good rope ratchets. You got to look for the metal wheel. That's the good stuff right there. That shows you they care. They care about your grow, and they care about you. They give you the good ones. So, hey, props right there. That's awesome. And then we got, oh, I've got some of these. These are these huge carabiners. These are bitchin'. Actually, their hangings kit is nice. So you got that for each end. There again, high quality. They care. Shows that they care. We got safety information, blah blah blah. Environment, disposal, blah blah blah. And there we go. Spectrum. Now this is supposed to be like a 3500K plus 660 added to it. There's the tech specs for everybody that wants to check that out. Go ahead and pause that. And what's on the back? We got mounting, shows you how to mount it. Minimum 12 inches above, because you want some airflow, because it is going to get hot on this side. It's a fanless unit, so of course it's gonna warm up. You want some good airflow above it so that it doesn't get too hot and overheat your driver or your boards. So yeah, pretty smart, pretty cool little kit, little packet there, I guess you could say. And now let's just go ahead and get this one out. All right, there we go. It's that easy, right out of the packaging. And two things immediately surprised me about opening this and lifting it. And just, I've never seen one of these in person, so this is a very first impression of this light. One, this thing is heavy. Do not let the thickness, or thinness I should say, fool you of how thin this board is. This is heavy. This is easily one of the heaviest grow lights that I've reviewed. Like, this is some heavy duty metal. It's very thick, it's very heavy, and it is acting as a heat sink to pull the heat off of the boards and off of the diodes so that they don't fail. So that's why it is so heavy duty. But man, I tell you, this is incredibly heavy duty. The other thing that surprised me is kind of how small the boards are. I kind of thought the boards would be a little bit larger, but they're spaced out really nice. There's how many diodes is on this thing? Let me see here. Take a sweep of the board here while I look this up real quick. It's 1152 top bin Samsung LM301Bs. So there's 1152 top bin diodes in here. That's killer. Let's really get in on here. Since we can zoom in, let's get in as close as we can. You guys can get a good look at the diodes that are being used. Slick looking board. Everything is lined up nice and straight. All the screws and rivets seem to be all in check. Nothing crooked, nothing outstanding. They got the connections here covered with this really nice looking Rspec little badass cover here, plastic cover. I guess it's probably a composite. Maybe that's metal. That might actually be metal. That might actually be metal. That does not. I think that's metal. I assumed it was plastic, but now feeling it and tapping it, that feels like metal. This light is heavy duty. Heavy duty. No doubt. Let's flip this bitch over. Because damn, look at on the other side. We've got a dimmer. Easy to dim right there. Easy access. And then we have a monstrous driver. That is just a monstrous driver. Here, let me flip the camera. We're going to go inverted. We're going to Top Gun this bitch. There we go. So you guys can check out the driver that comes with it. That is a big ass driver, man. That is like the biggest driver I have been in possession of. Let's flip it back over. We got standard power cord, heavy duty, professional grade connections, nice and waterproof. This whole thing actually looks very water resistant until you get to the front side. There's nothing blocking these diodes, so you will want to be careful when spraying. You don't want to spray onto these open connections here, so you will want to be a little careful. These guys are not putting anything in front of the diodes. They're just blasting the light out. You're getting no degradation through any lenses or any covers or anything like that. You are just getting pure par light. That is what you're getting when you get this. So I am ready to hook this fucker up and see what it can do. This thing can cover a 4x4 to a 5x5. Judging by the par numbers that they give out, I would say closer to a 4x4. This is a 4 foot by 2 foot, so obviously it's going to blow this tent apart, but we are going to have some fun checking it out. You can at least see what the 4 foot number is across this way. If you've got a 4x4, obviously you would just have it both ways. So yeah, let's hook this sucker up and see what she can do. Alright, we are back, and this is hung up now. It was really easy to hang. The hanging kit works excellent. You just hook it through the holes here. That goes to the big carabiner here, and then you got the rope ratchets all the way up. Super simple, and it's a good setup. Like, there's no complaints here. Here's the sticker on the light for those of you that would like that info. But yeah, this is a really impressive light. I'm digging it. So I've got this hooked up now to power. We got the watt meter up there. So let's go ahead and kick this sucker on. Damn, that's the lowest it goes. Like, that's the absolute lowest there. That is, wow, that is impressive looking. Wow, that is such a nice looking light. Whew. Look at that beauty. That is God, there's just something about having everything in a perfect row and all lined up. Yeah, good build quality on this for sure. Yeah, loving it. So that's the lowest setting, the absolute lowest, and it's pushing 197. So basically, like, you could veg. Oh, by the way, I have it at 16 inches. Just to give you guys an idea. Here we are, if I can get light on it here. It's so bright in the background. 16 inches there from the bottom of the tent. So that's the absolute lowest that you can go. So at 16 inches, at the lowest setting, you can veg, and you'd be looking at consumption of a whole 53 watts. So for 53 watts, you could pretty much veg just about a whole 3x3, something like that. It drops down. You don't want to go below 200 for veg, really. It drops down a little bit, but keep in mind, this is the lowest setting. The lowest setting. So let's crank this pig up and see what it can run. Like, bam. Alright, so that is all the way up. And I'm friggin' blind. I should probably put some glasses on, because I can barely see this right now. What the hell's that say? That says 1769, we'll call it. Holy shit! So that gives you kind of an idea compared to all the other lights that I've tested as far as the robustness and just general killerness and crushability of this light. This will crush the shit out of your space. 4x4, I don't see a problem with a 4x4 at all. Keep in mind, you're not going to run this at 16 inches. Like, that's just too high. I just did that just to show you guys comparison to the other lights that I've been reviewing at 16 inches. So, yeah, that's absolutely crush. Now, if we take it all the way to the very edge, it's going to be much lower because we're way outside of the range now. I mean, it's not going to kick over that far, is it? 684. That's still fat colas right there. So even if you did, for whatever reason, run this at 1700 in the middle, you'd still have fatty colas on the edge. So let's kick this up. I'm gonna say probably at least 24 inches, if not higher. You're probably looking 30. I don't know. Let's raise this up a little. I'm gonna try 24 inches, and we're gonna see where we go, and we're gonna see where we can get like a really good rating in the middle, and then really good out in the outside. So let's try and kind of figure out a good height on this here. Let's raise this up. All right, so I just raised this up to 24 inches now. So I'll show you here. 24 inches from the bottom of the tent, and we are still looking 1200 at 24 inches. 24 inches, man. Let's go all the way out to the edge where you'd be at 4 feet here. See what we're pushing. So now it went up. Even though we went higher, it went up because it's got more spread now to 700. That's fat colas at 700. Here you're pushing extreme light levels where, whoops, here you're pushing extreme light levels where you would really want CO2 to take advantage of this. So we could go higher. We can go higher. I'm confident. So let's say another 6 inches. Let's take this up to 30 inches. 30 inches, and we'll see where we're at. That may be the sweet spot. All right, we are back, and we are now at 30 inches from the bottom of the tent. And we are still pushing. Let me get my hand out of the way, make sure I'm not blocking anything. 970, swinging a little bit, let me try and stabilize it. 978, 973, 25, let's say 975. So that's what we're getting in the middle. Now let's take it out to the side. $705. There we go. So we got 700 on the edge, which is killer colas. We got 900 in the middle, which is killer colas, but not too high to where it's going to stress your plants out. And if you think the other side's not going to be there, let's go to the other side. Even better. Look at that. Get the camera out of the way. Get the zoom action going. 747. So we got over 700 from side to side. 950 in the middle. Let's hit a corner. Far corner. I have to go over the top for this one. 645. Fatty colas even in the corner. So yeah, this is definitely gonna blow up a 4x4. This light would crush a 4x4 by itself. And now, how many watts, you might be wondering? How many watts is this gonna take to crush your 4x4 tent? That's the question we're gonna answer right now. You are looking at only 495 watts. That is killer. 500 watts, and you can absolutely crush, and I'm talking crush, a 4x4 tent. That is impressive. So now I have an answer for people when they ask me, because I get asked all the time, what one LED can I buy for my 4x4 tent? And a lot of times the answer is 2 or maybe 3 or 4 LEDs for their tent. Now the answer is just 1. This one. So that's pretty cool. That is a slick looking bastard. So yeah, once again, shout out to Grower's House. They are amazing for hooking this up. I'm gonna leave this on for a while and get some heat testing. Just right now feeling it. It is definitely warm, but is not burning my hand. It is not too hot to the touch. Driver is cooler than what this is, but I'm gonna leave this on for about an hour and come back and do a heat test with the heat gun, and that'll be the final test. But really, Grower's House, again, you guys hit up the link, show them some love. They made this this possible for you guys to be able to check out this video with this light here. So definitely show them some love. If you need to buy some nutrients or something, just hit them up, link below, and just show them some love. That's all I ask. So yeah, let's let this sucker heat up, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back. This has had some time to warm up for a while, and it is definitely putting off some heat, that is for sure. I mean, keep in mind, it is almost 500 watts. It's basically 500 watts. So it is going to put out a lot of heat, and it does not have any fans, so you're going to just have ambient heat coming off of this, and you're going to have some way of exhausting that out of your grow space, just like any other light. So just wanted to put that out there. It's not a magic light just because it doesn't have fans. It definitely puts out a crap ton of heat. You can see just by having this on, the bottom of the tent is now 100 degrees. Can you even see that? There we go. 100 degrees. The par meter, 105. The tape measure, if I can hit it, it might actually be cooler. So yeah, it's heating up the bottom of this tent to 100 degrees. So let's head up to the light. Pushing 135. Very even coverage though, look at that. Look at how even the coverage is all the way around. That's really nice. That's that thick ass piece of metal doing its job. And the driver is actually a little bit cooler, and that's verified by touching as well. If I can put my hand on here, that's definitely uncomfortable, and yeah, that's too hot. And then here, definitely uncomfortable, but I can have it on there a little bit longer, but there again, just too hot. So you don't want to set anything on top of here. What you'll want to do, a best practice would be to have a fan above here blowing down on it to assist in the cooling. I mean, it doesn't need it, it's made to run without it, but you really do need to take care of your electronics. You don't want to heat up your beautiful diodes and burn them out, or shorten their lifespan because you decided that you wanted to run them super hot. Any electronics is going to work better and longer if you cool it properly. So I would advise putting a fan up in here just to cool it off. But this is a killer light, guys. Super killer. The hype is real. Like, there is a reason this light is so popular. It crushes. Like, no doubt. No doubt in my mind, this will crush a 4x4 without issue. And then you got the dimmer here. You can kick that down to a lower level, and now you've got a veg light for your 4x4 for much less wattage. You can half the wattage and have just still a killer veg light. Where are we at there? That's still higher than what you need for veg, and that's turned down to 310 watts. Let's kind of tune this for veg real quick here. Say around 300, 350. So there we go. that is taking 162 watts to do that. So there's your veg right there. 162 watts. That is killer. Killing the game, guys, killing the game. Shout out again to Growers House. Click the link below, check them out. Thanks to HLG for making this light and sending it out to me, and Growers House for making it happen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We will be having some more HLG products coming in from Growers House to review on the channel, so definitely show them some love because they are giving us some primo content. So that's pretty much it for this unboxing, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, happy growing.